The wedge is down.
So, you have your drill string.
Oh, your drill string is up here, this side. Drill string is above this.
So it's all in. The drill bit is here. And it's drilling this way.
And the wedge is down
and
there.
it's drilling this way.
Yeah.
So now the wedge goes on there, is it right at the sand trap?
Onto him.
The wedge goes right on the sand trap.
That's right.
Right, okay. So the drill head is here.
The drill bit is there.
The drill bit is there, right? Now you have two of them, not one. That's right. Yeah, that's right.
This is HQ.
This is HQ. Yeah. Oh yeah, right. So as I'm going to call your drill string, which is your outer tube with the drill bit on it is here.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So all of this stuff goes up through the drill string.
It's inside the drill string.
Right. So, and you have a wire line on this. So, and this thing here, with this catch on it, twist the wedge.
Yeah, there's a tang.
But is that mounted somewhere on that drill string?
Well, see, on that drill string, what you have is you have a landing ring here. It's a ring identical to him.
To him?
Right?
Yeah.
But this ring sits on that ring.
Yeah, but there must be something for this to click into.
Yeah, just let me explain, right? So you have a ring here, right? Okay? And basically this ring here, when this one sits in, keeps it a certain distance back from the bit when you're drilling with the tube.
Oh yeah.
When you're drilling with the tube, this ring is known as the landing ring.
Yeah.
Where my hand is, right? And this fella here sits in it.
Yes.
The water comes down the drill string. Now these two landing collars will block everything, so the water has to go through, goes in there, right, down the hollow here.
Down there.
In
So
normal,
it comes down, one minute now, it comes down outside of everything here.
yeah,
Outside of everything.
Yeah, inside.
And this is the entry with the water.
yes, into the water.
And in there,
to get around this,
to get around that.
get around the landing collar here.
Yeah, because that's a fairly tight. Well, it wouldn't be that tight.
No, pure tight. There's one sleeve.
it?
There's one. It's like sitting on that. There's one sleeve sitting like that. So
Yeah.
it's a complete seal.
It's pretty tight.
Oh, it's as tight as your fish's arse. Right? So that means no water goes through there, the water has to go down there. In normal drilling circumstances, there's another hole here.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
There's bearings and washers and all that
Yeah.
down here. And the water comes out, goes down the outside of the tube and keeps the bit lubricated. In the tube here, there's a ball bearing which allows water to come up, but it won't allow the water to go down. The water has to go down the outside, right?
Yeah.
So that's why we come along then and close this off.
Yeah.
So now the water has to go down through the center,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
So that's the whole
purpose.
that's the whole purpose. The water goes down through the center. And that's why it goes down to here,
Yeah.
water goes out there.
Right.
But when we increase the flow rate, that valve closes,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
That valve closes,
Yeah.
and then the water has to go through
Has
here.
to go down through that.
Has to go down through.
Right. So the water goes in there from that end. Now, when you were fitting that in that, what were you doing?
This one. He's sitting like that.
Let me don't put it in for a minute. Yeah, that'll be correct. Yeah. Because if you do it the other way around, it's not going to close, right?
No, don't close.
Has to go in that.
Has to go in there.
That's it.
Right?
In the drop. But then haven't you the camera?
Which?
The camera and that stuff.
Yeah, but that's not in the
And then this book, when does this fella come into play?
Yeah, well, see, that fella comes into play. This fella comes out of the way.
But hold on a minute, I want to be clear. Do you pull this up with the wire rope? You bring this up out of the way?
No.
Or he's not there?
He's not there.
He's not there?
He's not there.
So when that goes down the borehole, there's no wire rope on that?
No.
That's all caught
Sitting inside in the hollow tube.
in the what we call the Riemann core.
In the Bremen core.
Right, okay.
Right.
I just didn't ever see them bits before, that Riemann core barrier, or this bit that catches in this heat. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No. We close him in like that.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Now, that is us.
Yeah.
Now that's him, Maria, inside and then goes nearby.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, he's inside in the barrel now.
He's inside in the barrel.
He is, but this fella goes down and he drops in there.
He locks in there.
And that's what gives you. So when you go down to set the wedge, this isn't in play. This is on the wire rope.
Yeah.
Or what is it screwing into this?
Yeah. See, basically what you have there then is you have your washer, and your washer sits in like that.
Oh yeah.
And your camera rods are back up along. Do you see that?
Yeah, and your camera rods are.
Your camera's behind that now.
It's up against that. So
your camera's behind that.
So when you were surveying the hole with the camera,
yeah.
there's all this down in the hole when you're at this. Yeah, so you go down with that and you locate that fella drops in,
yeah.
You know who you are, and then you twist it to suit.
Correct.
So pull him up the rope with the wire rope. Then at that stage you set the wedge.
You get your data.
You get your data.
Right, you get your data. Now, this guy here, his two lugs will be...
yeah, I see that.
Will be proud.
Yeah.
The tang, which will be sitting down here,
Yeah.
will basically, when you rotate the rods, the tang will push on the shoulder of this.
Yeah, catching it like a ratchet.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
basically the tang then rotates the wedge to the direction I want to face it.
Yes. So you know what way from the ground where you want to face it, from above.
See, my camera, all I need to know from my camera
Yeah.
is GR angle.
Yes.
And GR angle is basically a unit of measure where it works from the high side of the hole.
Yes.
So wherever gravity roll is. So basically it's always telling me the high side of the hole.
Yes.
And what it does, it tells me how far away I'm from that point.
Yes.
So if the mule shoe is down here, it tells me I'm 90 degrees away from the high side of the hole.
Yes.
Right? Now,
well, is the high side of the hole, does it mean if the hole is, how are you determining the high side of the hole?
right?
How do you know
Gravity.
that?
Gravity.
If you always be at a bit of an angle.
Yes.
So if the hole is lying that way,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
This is the high side.
Correct.
And that's what you were looking for.
Right.
So there's no hole dead straight.
Well, there might be.
And if there is, how do you get it?
Rarely. You can put down another camera. There's another camera known as a gyro.
Yeah.
And you could put him down.
And that's how you get it.
Well, you could, but normally I can get into 1 degree.
Yeah.
Very rarely, if any, will a hole be pure vertical. It will
Yes.
start vertical,
Yes.
but it always rambles
Drifts.
off. It
Drifts
always
off.
drifts.
So you could have it facing that way, and this is your high side, or if it's facing that way, this is your high side.
Correct.
And you're working off that.
Right?
Yeah.
And this is how people can't understand how they're surveying.
Great.
Because the simple reason, the client already has given us the azimuth.
Yes.
Right? What's
Yes.
the azimuth? The azimuth is the direction.
The direction, yeah.
Right? So basically, if the direction is out that way,
Why can you not say direction? They're putting a fancy word on it like that that no one understands.
which azimuth?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure. This. Right? So, if the direction is out this way,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
The GR angle starting point is,
That's your starting point.
is also out there.
Out there. So that's your that's your zero in other
That's
words.
my zero.
Yes.
Out here is my zero.
Yes.
But nobody had ever clicked that.
No.
Right?
No.
So basically, the client has already given us the azimuth or the direction of the hole.
Yes.
So why the hell do we need all this non-magnetic equipment,
Yes.
which is stupid money,
Yes.
putting non-magnetic rods behind this
Yeah.
so that the camera will sit inside to give you a magnetic reading?
Yeah.
When we have that reading already,
Yes.
right?
Right.
So that's the whole idea of all I get out of this reading is just a GR angle.
You're getting the high side of the hole.
I'm getting the high side of the hole.
That's what you're
and
getting.
It's telling me then how far away from the high side of the hole the wedge is facing.
Yes.
So I know basically where the client wants to go
Yeah. He could
and where we are.
he'll tell you from the high side of the hole if you want to go at 90 degrees or 180 degrees.
No, he'll tell me the hole is 45 degrees,
Yes.
right? So it's basically northeast,
Yes.
right? Okay?
Yes.
North of 360.
Yeah.
We're at 45.
Yes.
So we're at northeast.
Yeah.
he might want to go south,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
He might want to go south.
Yes.
And he wants to go south, and he wants to go from 2 degrees to 8 degrees down south,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So basically then, I have to decide where I need to put that wedge to achieve the fastest route to get down there,
Yes.
right? Okay? Now, 45 degrees, I'll go down, and what I get, and say for example, for argument's sake, my wedge is 20 degrees. It tells me 20 degrees.
Yeah.
It tells me 20 degrees,
Yeah.
right? Because a lot of time the wedge will face pretty much the direction you're going.
Right.
Not all the time, but a lot of the time.
Yeah.
So it tells me it's 20 degrees.
Yeah.
Now, if I set my wedge at 20 degrees, the hole is going to go out.
Yeah.
It's going to go very little to the right.
Yes.
But I want to go south.
Yes.
So basically what you need to do, right, is that you draw a line through your 45 degrees
Yes.
and you draw a cross
Yes.
right through the centre
Yes.
and you calculate where 90 degrees is.
Yes.
Now, I don't want to build angle.
No.
I want to stay at 2 degrees.
Yes.
I want to come around at 2 degrees. So I need to set my wedge at 3 o'clock,
Yeah.
right? Which is equivalent to 90 degrees. And what that does, it's not building angle. All I do is kicking the azimuth, the direction to one side.
Keep it off. Yeah.
Kick it to one side.
Yes.
So I need to come along and set my wedge then basically at 45 and 90, 135.
Yes.
I don't need to set it 180.
No.
If I set it 180, I'm basically coming back in underneath myself.
Yes.
So I need to set so that I'll stay at 2 degrees and I'll come around. And I navvy drilled in on the same principle,
Yes.
right? But I just have to allow for torque on my rods
Yes.
in that. But when you're wedging, doing GR angle, that's
Yeah.
all I have. One simple reading.
And it's the high side of the hole, and that's
And
what
going
you're
off the high side
the
of the
high
hole.
side of the hole, and that's what you're working off, because that's important to know where your starting point is.
Yeah.
It's the high side of the hole.
That's right.
That's zero.
That's 0, but that's equal to the azimuth. That's
Yes.
equal to the direction.
The direction. Yeah.
So basically the two are
it
the
is,
same
because
standard.
if it's going down and it's going off like that, and this is the high side, well, that's the direction it's going.
Exactly.
Correct.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's the
All right.
direction. So, and if it is the other way, it's going to go this direction. So when you, normally what you want to do is you want to bring the hole back, don't you?
Yeah. But like, if I want, but basically you can determine that the two of them are at the same starting point. I don't know where that is, but the client has told me the direction.
Just
so I know
these
it.
geologists tell you, we just take for a simple example that you've got the hole, just we keep it simple, just going this way. This is your high side of the hole. Does he know that? Does the geologist know where to put which is the, does he know that? He doesn't, he couldn't know.
No, but he does know. There's two readings you have in question there, right?
Yeah, but
The high
only
side-
you'll know the high side after you drill it though.
Yeah, I know the high side, but he has taken a magnetic survey.
Oh, right.
So he's getting the actual direction of the whole way up along.
Right.
So he knows the direction of the hole.
Yes.
Now, he never referenced this reading of GR angle. It means nothing to him.
No, but just, we'll keep this, this is the high side of the hole here, and we'll just take it simple, that's north.
Yeah, right?
And
Okay.
he says he wants to go directly south.
Yeah.
So you go 180 degrees and you're coming, you know that high side, you're going 180 degrees and you're going back the other way.
Exactly.
So in other words, you have a hole going down like that,
Yeah.
and now you're bringing it this way again.
Exactly. Do that.
And is that normally what they want done, is it?
Any number of things they want done.
Is it not the case that when they go down that they want to keep creating a banana shape in the hole?
They can. We do that in the
Because it's not going down and going like
But
that.
there's-
Dog-leg.
There's times, Cecil, right? We'll come down and we'll go with the flow of the hole.
The hole, yes.
Right? We'll head out north
Yes.
and we'll do 3-4 different holes at different
Going
angles.
off that.
Going off that way. And but like you might do it at 10 degrees,
Yeah.
right? Say the hole is at 3 degrees.
Yeah.
We'd navigate out to 10 degrees.
But how are you getting the 10? Is it a number of wedges?
No, we put down a mud motor.
Oh, right.
This is the motor that's driven by water.
Yes.
And the rods stay stationary. But the power of the water is like that motor I showed you,
Yeah.
that we had below in Carla,
Yeah.
right? The power of that drives the bit,
Yes.
and basically that drills the hole. and it drills the 30 or 40 meters that's required to bend the hole.
Yes, so there's a curvature
So
being created
we
in the
put
hole.
a curve in the hole.
Yeah.
That's what those the reaming core barrel is for as well.
Right.
You put that back down because those reamers then will take any little
The
curve.
will, they're straightening the hole.
Exactly. So the smooth.
So that's the surveying of the hole.
That's the surveying
That's
of the
the
hole.
surveying
Now,
of the hole.
when we're finished going out that way, we come back up above our first wedge, and we put another one, and we go off this way.
This way.
Or we go off that way. Or we
But
go off
once
this
you
way.
wedge a hole, you're finished with the previous hole.
You're finished with the previous one.
You're finished. You have to wedge. You're wedging in another direction.
That's right, correct.
So we just say you're going down like that there in a curve, and he tells you, and that's north again. We just keep it simple, north, south, east, and west, and he tells you go west.
Yeah.
So you're going to go this way.
Yeah.
So that's a wedge job to do that.
Yeah.
And then he wants you to go north again. That's another wedge job.
Well,
To go this way.
no, sometimes we might come back into the mother hole depending on what he does.
Yeah.
Or we've already done north, but he might want to go northwest.
Northwest.
So we have the option of coming off that hole and going slightly this way.
Yeah, so you don't have to go down by the wedge and come up above the wedge and go again.
No. We can continue down below.
Down below, yeah. No, look, it's just interesting.
So we twist and turn. So the amount of twisting and turning
Yeah.
we do down there is unfucking real. You
Yeah.
know? What we do to drill rods, you know.
Yes. So, right, so this isn't in the hole at all, when all that's going on. You have the surveying done, you know your direction now, and it's set.
And I rotate the rods.
And you rotate
when
the
I
rods.
rotate the rods, this little tang pushes him,
Pushes and brings the whole lot around.
bring him around to where I want
Right,
to go.
so this fella's sitting inside of the core barrel.
Yeah,
This
that's
point.
correct.
So, when you know your direction, and you have the wedge down, do you set it at that point?
You set it at that point.
So, right, so you set
So
the wedge,
what I do then is just basically put on a water swivel
yeah,
when the camera's out of the hole,
yeah,
and we pump water, and the water goes down the hole.
yes,
It can't go past this here.
No.
It has to go in here, down here. It comes out here.
yes.
But when I increase the flow rate,
And it shuts that fella off.
when I increase the flow rate, this valve basically closes like that.
Yes,
And when it closes like that, the water has to come down
yes,
and go this way.
yeah,
And basically, I can build my pressure, which will set the wedge.
yeah. So, right, you're